I'm not one of them right rings or record shit type shit. Right. I know my motherfucking rights. You can't run up on me talking about give me your ID.
We good to go. We good to go. Thank you, officer.
And I was willing to go to jail.
And if I call the police or whoever I want, if they
that's bullshit.
choose not to show their ID,
they would say the exact thing.
They get arrested.
Come here. Come here.
What the fuck
right
is
now.
wrong with you?
Right now. Get over here right now.
No.
Nope. All right. Come here. You don't get a choice.
Hey everybody, Rates Crispy here. This next video comes to us from Covington, Georgia and the AtlantaBlackStar.com. Shocking footage of a Georgia man who filed a complaint after being wrongfully handcuffed by cops. They returned days later and arrested his wife, held her hostage until he turned himself in for obstruction. Watch this.
Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, we got a call by a discharged firearm in the area. They gave y'all's address here. I mean, they said someone had an AR-style rifle and a pistol. We're trying to figure out what's going on is all.
We ain't got no ARs or no pistols out here. So,
have y'all heard any other gunshots in the area? Could you tell like where it might have possibly came from?
Wasn't really
like off directional wise or anything.
Wasn't really paying attention because it didn't come towards us. So,
all right. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out. They said it's whoever was shot up in the air. We're just trying to figure out because it's legal in city limits. Fire off a firearm is all. Okay. But you got ID on you real quick.
I do, but I don't need to.
Well, given that this was the house that we were called about, we do have to identify who we're talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My name is Eddie.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Eddie what?
Just Eddie. That's I didn't do.
Well, we have to attach who we spoke to.
I understand that. You can tell them you spoke to Eddie.
Okay, well, no, we have to attach who we're talking to. We have to attach who we spoke to, sir.
Eddie.
Eddie what?
Eddie.
Sir,
Eddie.
don't give us your full name and date of birth.
Come on, record this.
Sir. They can record. That's fine. That's fine. But we have to identify you. Okay.
No, you.
Sir, listen. Either you identify yourself to us, or we have to detain you, and we have to figure out who you are.
Okay. My name is Eddie.
Eddie what?
Did you speak to the other officer? I mean, the other people? Did you get
Eddie what?
Come on,
not yet. This is the first one.
Man, y'all know how this works.
Sir,
we're not about to do that.
All right, sir. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Wait a minute.
Sir,
Can I?
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay. Record. Come on, man. It's not serious.
Hold still.
It's not that serious. I don't have. Look at me. I don't have nothing. It's
Run
not
this
that
real quick.
serious. I don't have nothing.
Just run his ID.
Bro, y'all don't have to grab
I'm
on
gonna
me
put
like
your wallet
that.
back.
Record it, motherfucker.
They can record it. They can record it.
I ain't did nothing. You don't have to hold me, man. Fuck out of here.
058-070-686.
Fuck out of here, y'all. That's stupid. Bro, y'all doing too much. Put my shit back in my wallet.
Once it comes back, we will.
Yeah. Fucking much, man.
Once we will.
9175 Melody Court Southwest, St. Charlie Miller negative.
What? They just checking. I don't give a fuck. I ain't did shit.
Look, can we talk now?
What we were doing was identifying you.
Bro, okay,
did
y'all talk to the other people? Did y'all get their identification? Okay, so why wouldn't y'all talk to the person who called first?
Because this.
Fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I
don't need to. The fuck? No, the fuck I don't. Are y'all fucking retarded?
Ma'am, can I? When y'all hold on, I'll talk.
You ain't gonna hold me. I ain't running.
That way, there's no discussion. She can come over here and record it. That's fine. Look, so the call we got. I told her she can come over here and record it. She can record. Okay, so look,
I ain't did shit.
The call we got was that there was a firearm discharged. They gave the description and location of this house, and I explained to them we just have to identify who we talked to, so it shows a record that we stopped and spoke to him. And then that's when he refused to identify himself.
So why is he cuffed though?
Because he was refusing to identify himself.
But it's not against the law not to identify. But you don't have to show his ID.
He has to give us at least a name and date of birth by law. When we're investigating, and this is the description that we were given, was this this house, this location, whoever we're spoken to, when we have to investigate what's going on, we do have to identify.
So who did you speak to? Who was spoken to?
The call came in. This is the description that we were given.
So I can call the police on whoever I want.
We have to identify whoever we speak to once you call.
And if I call the police on whoever I want, if they
that's bullshit.
choose not to show their ID,
they would say the exact thing.
They get arrested. But
that's not necessarily nice. As long as everything comes out good, it's just a detainment. As long as everything goes good, listen to me. Listen to me.
He's at home.
Yes.
He's at home.
I'm at home. I don't need
and he's in front of his property. He's at home. Yes. On our porch, minding his own business.
Look, all he had to do was identify himself.
He don't have to show his ID though. If he did not do anything wrong,
okay. Look, I'm just gonna give you an example. I'm just gonna give you an example. Because
if you pull up on me, I don't have to show my ID if I didn't do anything.
Listen, I'm gonna explain to you, man. If you were to call that house right there, I don't see anybody home right now, but say you were to call there, if they didn't refuse to identify themselves, if that's the house we got called about, the exact same thing would happen.
Bullshit. I'm at home.
I don't believe that. Because he's at home. So you telling me that you can legally arrest this man off of his porch on his property,
when we get
minding his own business,
when we get called,
somebody called. That's like somebody calling CPS on me talking about I abuse my kids, and you looking at my kids, and my kids is just fine. You gonna take my kids because somebody called? No.
An investigation will be done.
No, you're not gonna just take my kids because somebody called.
I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go talk to Sarge. All right.
We have legal reason to be here.
Yes, sir.
They asked him for his first name, just to see what's going on. He says, "I'm not giving you a name."
Yeah,
he can be detained.
Okay,
detainment means cuffs go on, and then cuffs can come.
As long as everything's good, that's what I'm trying to explain to him. As long as everything's good.
Yeah. He just want to check his shit. That's what I'm trying to come up with. He's pissed because he's in front of the house or whatever. I understand the shit though, whatever. I just want. He's pissed because he's in front of the house. They just kind of bogus though, but shit. All I have to do is check it. I mean, I understand.
I mean, listen, he ain't got nothing to hide. His license is good. He ain't got no warrants, nothing like that.
Everything
so if he would have just said, if he said Edward Bernard, date of birth, this would have never happened at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
But the original call that we got was that someone claimed that they saw someone at this house with an AR style rifle and a pistol, and that a firearm was discharged. He said he heard the firearm, but it wasn't here.
Yeah, it wasn't here.
And we don't have reason necessarily to believe that it was here, but because this was the house with the description that we were given, they even said on Melody Court, that's why we had reason to get out here. You know what I mean?
I understand. I just try to get some understanding. Yeah. To make it make sense. That's all. So he good. He could get the cuffs off of him now, though.
We good with that?
And as long as he
ain't gonna want me to do it because I was going to put the cuffs on if you want to do it or something. I'll take him off if he's cool with it.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll take him off if he's cool with it.
Well, my thing is, I came to talk to him because I seen him pull up and come to my driveway.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Return on, sir. I'm on.
I don't fucking have to.
Sir. Hold on, this is my sergeant.
You can stop talking.
No, I'm saying this is my sergeant.
Okay, I'll talk to your sergeant, but you can stop talking to me.
All right, sir.
Fuck out of here.
Also, I'm trying to get off turn on me.
Sir, we got a call about this address.
I hear it.
So therefore, my officers have a legal reason to be here. They can ask who you are to identify you.
They can ask.
And
I can refuse.
Well, when you refuse, sir, when they have a legal reason to be at this address, that is called obstruction.
Okay.
And you can be put in handcuffs so we figure out who you are.
That's why y'all let me go, because y'all know I was going to sue the shit out of this dumb ass.
And if you continue to not want to identify yourself, then you can go to jail and be fingerprinted, and we can identify you that way.
Yeah, we should have did it that way.
Well, y'all know who he is. Can we go
did it
so
that
we
way.
get back to work?
Because I was going to run y'all ass through the system.
My kids, stop talking, baby.
I ain't got to stop shit. This is my state
all this
over
with
here.
my kids and stuff, and then I'm trying to work. Y'all got me out here naked and shit.
I'm not one of them right rings or
we good to go.
Record shit type shit,
right,
motherfucker. I know my motherfucking rights. You can't run up on me talking about give me your ID.
We good to go. We good to go. Thank you, officer.
And I was willing to go to jail.
My kids, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
251.
And
251.
where's Couch at?
He just went up front. He should be up.
Okay.
Ready.
Hey, Covington Police. Yes, ma'am. Can you just open the door for me real quick, please? Hey, ma'am, I'm Officer Barrett, Covington Police. Is Edward Ballard here right now? He's not here right now? Okay, just wait 1 second for me, okay? Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Hey! Radio, she just shut the door on me. Open the door! Open the door! Yes, I do!
Let me see it.
You guys shut the door on you?
Simple.
Crown at it.
Ma'am, open the door.
You said what?
Open the door!
Do you want me to put my dogs up?
You can hold the dog.
I got more than one dog.
42, watch the back. She's not opening the door. I advise her that I do have a warrant.
10-4, gonna cover.
10-4, she slammed the door on me when I tried to tell her that I had the warrant. What's your 20?
Outside. There's one male. He's not blocking.
10-4, if there's any units 10-8, can y'all be en route just in case?
6 I'm 39, I'll be 10-8.
2-3, over here.
Ma'am, just open up the door, please.
I'm pretty sure the one I just saw was him.
Now, how can I help you?
Yes, ma'am, I have a warrant for Edward Ballard. I need you to open the door, please.
Do you have a warrant to come into
203-242. I just heard somebody off the back corner, but I didn't see anybody.
With the name of Edward Ballard at 9175 Melody Court, we do by law have the availability where we can check the residence for Edward Ballard on location.
Okay, but I'm telling you that he's...
Radio 162, can you start their way?
Yes, ma'am, because you're trying to shut the door in my face.
I'm not the one. Don't yell at me.
243.
I'm not trying to yell. I'm just trying to make sure you can hear me, ma'am.
Okay.
I promise I'm not trying to yell at you or nothing like that. But like I said, ma'am, I do have a warrant for Edward Ballard at 9175 Melody Court.
Okay, and I said that he's not here.
Okay, ma'am, but we have to check to make sure.
No, I don't have to let you have a warrant to come into my house. Like I said, you made me uncomfortable.
Like
You just shoved your foot. It's me and my kids.
That's fine. My lieutenant's on the way, ma'am.
I have a man shoving his foot up in my door.
Yes, ma'am. My lieutenant's on the way.
Okay.
He's pulling up now, ma'am. Hey, she's refusing to open the door for me. She slammed it before I could get my foot in the door to stop it.
Good.
And she's saying I can't check the house for him.
Okay.
Hey, LT.
You want to stay with him? I'm going to go back to the other side.
She slammed the door before I could get my foot in there to stop from slamming it on me. She said I can't come in there to search for him. I tried to show her the warrant, but she won't actually look. She was. I'm not sure where she went now. Couch said he does see someone peeking through the blinds in the carport.
Ma'am, this is Lieutenant. Can you come to the door?
You want me to hit the ring? I don't know if it's going to help. Ma'am, if you can hear me, my lieutenant's over here now. Because with this warrant, we can't check the house, correct? With this warrant, with this address, we can't check the house, correct? Depends on how that escalates.
Can you come to the door? Can you come to the door? Tell your mama, whoever, come to the door. Can you come to the door?
10-4.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, he's not trying to yell.
Can you come to the door and I'll talk to you?
Hey, come here.
Back door's open.
Come here. Come here.
What's wrong with you?
Right now. Get over here right now.
No.
Nope. All right. Come here. You don't get a choice.
Get the fuck off of me.
Come here.
Get the fuck off
Stop.
of me.
This.
Call 911. Call 911, baby. And you don't have to open the door, baby.
Who's yelling? I'm gonna put this in my pocket just so it don't get messed up. If she wants it, I'll give it to her.
Hey, 418, background. One detained. One detained, are you not on?
So one of us wait right here, LT? Alright.
242,
Yeah, go to the front.
They said watch the front. Mike bolted out. Her, the one that shut the door in my face.
Somebody's shaking their head and all this is eyes. I think he's in the house.
He's got to be in the house.
All I got is 2 windows on the back side.
Okay.
No door. I'm about to take it one time from her. That's obstruction again all day. Hey, 43. We got enough for obstruction on her too. With the front door.
She locked it. Or somebody did. I was sitting here and I heard it.
Well, when we were hands-on, it looked like a kid.
Okay.
Where are you units ready for signal 20?
Soon.
The white is detained.
We're going to be in the white detained.
You can see him? You got that? Okay.
Even though everybody's F-bombing us, screw us, F us, mother F us, everything else, he was giving him the benefit of the doubt and released him to go and pull video cameras, talk to the 3 witnesses and everything else before he took him to jail. And he didn't have to. Okay? He could have took him for the obstruction and the other charges could have came later. Okay? That's the end of this discussion with that. I don't want to argue with you about it, but that's how it went. Okay? And everything's documented and we can prove it. Now, when he came down, I didn't know anything about any of this. When he came down and wanted to make a complaint, then I started looking into it. After he left, I asked him, I said, hey, what's going on with this? He told me exactly what I just told you. And if y'all were paying attention, I don't know, because I don't stare at my windows either, y'all would have seen him back in the neighborhood talking to neighbors after all of that. Okay? So, I and Officer Barrett both spoke with the neighbors, and this is the agreement that they wanted. They don't want to press charges for the reckless conduct, for the shooting the gun. They want to forgo that. And he witnessed every bit of this, okay? Because I wanted to work this out too. Y'all live within spitting distance of each other almost, okay? So neighbors look out for each other. They don't fight and do everything else, okay? And also the charge of the terroristic threats, or whatever else you want to call it, when he's out there MFing the guy, telling him he's going to slap his shit out of him, and all this other stuff. And his wife, telling his wife he's going to do that. He's willing, that neighbor are willing to forgo every bit of that. Okay? If y'all can work this out. That's what we were there today, but we got the warrant for the original obstruction because of what he did to Officer Barrett and refused it and everything else. Those other 2 or 3 more charges were coming until we talked to the neighbors again, and they said, hey, we got to live here. Same as them. We don't want to be at war with them. But yes, he's crossed the line with him effing us. I know you called the police. I'm going to slap shit out of you. I'll whoop your... All this other stuff that he said, if we can work this out. So, can we do that? Do y'all want to be those good neighbors or no? That's what I was down there to get him, arrest him, bring him right where you're sitting and explain every bit of this to him, just like I did you. Because some of those are some serious charges. You know? Believe it or not.
Is it okay if I speak guilty?
Yeah.
So what he's saying with those serious charges, some of the ones that the neighbors are willing to drop are actually felonies. This warrant is just a misdemeanor. So
it's for obstruction.
It's, I don't know how long the court would say, but misdemeanor has to be less than a year. Felonies are a minimum of a year. So they're willing to drop all of that. They're trying to give benefit of the doubt as well.
So what I'm trying to do right now, if you want to, if you call Edward up right now to him to drive him, you know what, up here, you can get in his car and go home, and he'll go with us to the jail on that one charge. If he agrees with you to let's bury this thing with the neighbors, and let's be good neighbors, look out for each other, protect each other, and I think it's going to be a great start or something. If not, and I will talk to the DA's office for your charge also and say, hey, she's cooperated fully. She's even got her husband down here so we can put him in here. I don't want to charge her because all this is getting written up. So, do you want to do that? As long as he's not drunk. Like he came up here the last time, I think he was drunk.
Well, it's not a crime to be drunk.
Ma'am?
It's not a crime to be drunk.
It is to drive.
Oh, he wasn't driving.
Yeah, he told me he was. It's on video. Yeah, and so did his friend say it.
I know for a fact he wasn't driving.
Okay, we're not arguing about it. It's neither here nor there.
I mean, because it just really seems like it's, you know, you saying what you say. I don't have any room to say anything. It's just like either you do
you tell me what you want to say.
Either you do what we say or...
No, I think that's pretty fair. When you get out there and do that to your neighbors, that's wrong. That is wrong. Okay, threat, curse, that is wrong. We're neighbors.
I mean, it may not be polite.
No, it's.
I mean,
no,
but it's not. I mean,
it's not rude and unacceptable. It's way past that. It's criminal.
Why? For telling somebody that you want to slap the shit out of them?
You don't think that's illegal?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Tell my kids I'm gonna beat their ass if they don't do what they supposed to do.
Okay. Was that Edward's kids he was telling that to? No.
I wasn't out there.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know. I'm not wanting you to narc on him either. I'm asking, this is it. If you want to do that, we'll do it. If not, then that's the end of it.
I mean, I can try to call him. That's all I can do. I can try to call him. I can't make nobody do nothing.
Are you going to scream and cuss and be mean?
I don't want to say like I cuss a lot, but...
Don't. Be nice.
Cuss a lot.
Don't cuss us then. How about that? Because I haven't cussed you, have I? Have I called you any names?
I wouldn't be upset with you if you did.
I don't do that. That's
if
not
you got
right.
a potty mouth, you got a potty mouth. I mean...
That's not right. My mom always told me to be respectful, especially to ladies. If he'll do that, that's the way we'll do it. If not, I mean, I'd like to see it worked out with y'all as neighbors and be done with it.
We don't have a problem with our neighbors. Never had a problem with any of our neighbors. Hello? Hey, where's your dad? Well, tell him I need to talk to him. Tell him I need to talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know how that thing works.
Well, that's low enough, I feel it now.
Hey. Well, they got me up here at the police department.
That's a copy of it.
I said they got me at the police department now, where I could so I could talk to the lieutenant and see what he was saying. So they have in a warrant. What's a warrant for? Okay, so they got a warrant for obstruction, right? They trying to charge me with obstruction for what they claim I was being rude. But so they said if you go to the police station, they'll let me go. And then you would have to be booked with obstruction. If you're not booked with obstruction, then they're going to still have this warrant for you with this obstruction, and then they're going to charge me with obstruction.
But I want to say and talk to him too about getting along with the neighbors and not having other charges.
Because I didn't know that somebody was going to snatch me up. I was going out to talk to the one who was at the door, I don't know his name, and then two other ones snatched me up from the back of the house. Okay. You say he'll come up.
I know you said a while ago that you don't have a problem with the neighbors.
No, we don't. None of us have problems with the neighbors.
Why would they say that happened? He's pissed because that never called the police.
Let me.
Go ahead.
We never had an issue with our neighbors before that day.
Yeah. Okay, I'm talking about now then. How about now?
Ain't nobody saying nothing to the neighbors. We mind our own business. I've personally been celebrating my mother who died a year ago.
Edward Ballard later turned himself in under duress, spent the night in jail, and is still facing these bogus charges.